We spend our lives running. We run toward degrees, toward promotions, toward a version of success that someone else defined for it. But the more we run, the more tired we get. And the more tired we get, the more we feel lost. The grind is a lie. It's a mechanism designed to keep you trading your time, the only thing you can't get back, for a currency that loses value every single year. Most people think that to get ahead, they need to work harder. They need a second job, a side hustle, or stress. But today I want to talk about the ultimate act of rebellion for us. It isn't working harder, it's being lazy. It's about building a system so simple and so hands-off that you can get ahead while you're literally sitting here, watching this or playing a game. If you want to stop trading your life for money, you need a machine that makes it for you. Enter the S&P 500. You don't need to be a math genius or a suit on Wall Street to understand this. The S&P 500 is just a list of the 500 biggest, most successful companies in the US. Think of names like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. They are the engines of the global economy. When you buy an index fund, look for tickers like VOO or the Canadian version VFV. You aren't betting on one company to moon. You're betting on the collective human drive to survive and profit. This is the lazy engine. You don't have to research stocks. You don't have to read boring financial reports. You just buy the whole bucket and let the smartest CEOs in the world do the work for you. While they are stressing in boardrooms, you're staying focused on what actually matters to you. But the world isn't always growth. Sometimes the system glitches, markets crash, and currencies lose their punch. This is why every lazy commander needs a shield. That shield is gold. For thousands of years, gold as a stock has been the ultimate store of value. It doesn't grow like a tech company, but it doesn't break either. In a digital world that feels increasingly fragile, gold is your physical anchor. You can invest in it just as easily as a stock. You don't need to hide bars under your bed. You can buy a gold ETF like CGL or Kilo, or ASM. That's one I've been investing in repeatedly. It's the tank of your portfolio. It's there to absorb the damage when the market gets messy, so your growth engine can keep humming in the background. So let's look at the numbers, because this is where the lazy part becomes undeniable. Let's say you're in your 20s. You decide to stop buying that one extra game a month or that daily takeout. You find $200 a month to automate into an S&P 500 fund. If the market does what it has historically done, averaging around 10% a year, where are you in 30 years? At the end of that time frame, you're sitting on roughly $450,000. Think about that. You only actually worked for 72,000 of that total. The other 370K was created by time. You've made nearly $500,000 by doing nothing, by being lazy, by letting your soldiers go out and recruit more soldiers while you lived your life. This is the power of compound interest. It rewards the patient and punishes the frantic. The biggest enemy of the lazy investor isn't the market, it's yourself. The experts on the news will scream that the sky is falling. Your friends will tell you about a crypto moonshot. You'll be tempted to do something. Don't. Every time you trade, you pay a fee or a tax. Every time you panic sell, you lose. The most successful investors in history aren't the ones who were the smartest. They were the ones who were the most disciplined in their inactivity. Wealth is built in the silence. It's built in the months where you didn't even check the app. If you want to get ahead, you have to be okay with being boring. Let the world be loud. You stay quiet. At the end of the day, investing isn't about the numbers on a screen. It's about what those numbers buy you. They buy you the right to say no. They buy you the ability to walk away from a job that drains you or a lifestyle that doesn't fit who you are. Most people will spend their entire lives sprinting toward a finish line that keeps moving. But you're choosing a different path. You're choosing to plant seeds in the S&P 500, to protect your harvest with gold, and to let time do the heavy lifting. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to feel like you're still searching, because while the rest of the world is busy grinding themselves into the dust, you're building a foundation in the silence. You aren't falling behind. You're just moving at a pace that allows you to actually see the world you're living in. If you're finding your way through the noise, hit the subscribe button. Stay lost, but at the same time, we stay together.